I grew up here in Hurricane, Utah. I've hiked these canyons, driven these roads, and explored this land in just about every way you can imagine. But there was one perspective I'd never had, until Brett with Zion Airplane Tours invited me up. Brett and I's families have been neighbors here in this corner of Utah for over 30 years. He runs Zion Airplane Tours, and when he offered to take me and my guest Mike up for a flight over the greater Zion area, I didn't hesitate for a second. The moment we lifted off, the vistas were instantaneous. Suddenly, you're above all the breathtaking terrain, and it all hits differently. The scale of it, the color, the silence up here, except for the hum of the plane. Brett is calm, confident, and kind. His genuine passion for this land made the experience even more special. He's the kind of pilot that makes you forget to be nervous. It is clear that Brett loves every single flight. From up here, this perspective shows you how it all connects. There's no question as to why this place attracts millions of visitors every year. This incredibly unique Navajo sandstone was carved over millions of years. From above, it looks like where I would imagine dinosaurs would roam. Like a pterodactyl should be flying through those canyon walls. Layers of red and cream and rust folded together, stacked and split open by water and time. No trail gets you this view. No overlook comes close. I can't recommend Brett at Zion Airplane Tours highly enough. As we banked northwest, Kolob came into view. Most people who visit Zion never make it to Kolob Terrace or Kolob Canyons. One often overlooked local favorite is Pine Valley Mountain. Seen epically towering above Smith Mesa from this perspective, Pine Valley is considered one of the largest laccoliths in the world, and widely recognized as a megalaccolith, or a massive dome-shaped igneous intrusion rather than a traditional mountain range built up by uplifting tectonic plates. This is my backyard. My family has roots here going back generations. We have a cabin up on Smith Mesa and another on Kolob Mountain. Seeing it from above, with that kind of perspective, I'm not gonna lie, it got me a little emotional. This place is home. If you've ever driven through Virgin, Utah, you've probably looked up at that mesa and wondered what's up there. I'll tell you, we run UTV tours and private land tours on my family property on Smith's Mesa. It is wild and remote in the best way. From above, the mesa top stretches out flat and wide, ringed by cliff edges that drop hundreds of feet. The color contrast between the red rock and the sage, unreal from the air. I've explored this region my entire life, and Brett gave me a perspective I'll never forget. This is the way the greater Zion area was meant to be seen. Zion Airplane Tours offers an experience you won't want to miss while you're in southern Utah. Brett is a phenomenal pilot and a genuine local, and one of the best humans I know. You're in good hands up there, I promise you that. If you're coming to southern Utah and you want to explore the local side at ground level, that's where Vista Vacation comes in. Guided, customizable UTV tours, e-bike rides, guided hikes, paddle sport tours, stargazing with s'mores, Dutch oven dinners on private land overlooking Zion. We do it all, right here in the greater Zion area. This land has been my home for 30 years. It would be an honor to share it with you. Link in the description to book with Zion Airplane Tours and to book your Vista Vacation experience. Also, if you would like a tour inside of Zion or Bryce National Parks with me, Charlie, as your guide, check out tourzionandbryce.com to request Charlie as your guide. Here's the thing about Southwest Utah. You can't see it all from the ground, and you can't see it all from the air either. You need both. That's why when people ask how to actually experience this place, my answer is always the same. Do it with people who actually live here. Local knowledge makes all the difference. Brett has been flying these canyons for years, and I have been exploring these roads and trails my whole life. Between the two of us, you're getting this region from every single angle, from the ground level to 3,000 feet up looking straight down into Zion Wilderness. Then we completed our loop back towards Hurricane to fly over Sand Hollow State Park. If you've ever wondered what it looks like to have a giant sand dune sitting right next to a red rock reservoir, The answer is incredible. The orange dunes of Sand Mountain glows from the air. Sand Hollow sits just beside it, that deep blue water framed by sandstone in every shade of red and orange you can imagine. This is Hurricane. This is our backyard. And most people have no idea it looks like this from above. Don't fall for tourist traps like the big bus tours or cookie-cutter itineraries. Real local people who genuinely love this place taking you somewhere most visitors never get to go is the way to go. Southwest Utah is too good to experience halfway. Book with us locals to see all of it. When Quail Creek Reservoir came into view, I was mesmerized. That brilliant blue reservoir tucked against the Virgin River in Grandpa's Pond, the mixture of lava, limestone, and sandstone lining each of these bodies of water makes me so grateful to live and guide here with my amazing partner Amy. While we're talking about experiences that actually show you a different side of Zion, here is a sneak peek at our next video. Shout out to my local friends Jay Sean and Tyler at Cosmic Adventure Co. We did their Yoga Beneath the Stars and Stargazing experience last night, and it was a night Amy and I will never forget. They handle everything. You just show up and be present. If you've never done yoga under a dark sky in the desert, it's one of those things you didn't realize you needed until you're in it. If you want something that isn't a crowded trail or a shuttle bus, this is definitely worth adding to your trip. It was such a unique and once-in-a-lifetime experience. Subscribe so you don't miss our local adventures and the full-length video from our Yoga Under the Stars and Stargazing experience coming soon. Thanks for watching.